Alright, welcome to doncotennis.com, the personal development plan skills assessment video. This video, I am Eben Donko, and this video is about a personal development plan skills assessment. It's a spreadsheet that I put with the course that I just created, Mastering the Ultimate Tennis Mastery on the Wall course. You can find the course on doncotennis.com, so go out there and check it out. But this is one of the spreadsheet that goes with it. And it's good for me to explain how to use the spreadsheet, and so that the people that gets the course will be able to use this spreadsheet with the course and accelerate the improvement, and also be able to measure the improvement. You will quickly find out how you'll be able to see exactly where you were when you got a course, and a month from now where your game is regarding the course. So let's take a quick look at it. So at the top of it is the player's name, and I'm going to use myself for example. And then my coach is my daughter, and player description: male, plays right, advanced, 43 years old, 5 foot 8 inches tall, and 195 pounds. Player evaluation, you can put the player's name and the date of the evaluation. Color code is so every aspect that we're going to take a look at, you're going to go from 1 to 10, or 10 to 100. Okay, 10 being the player knows the shot. They know the shot, they can hit it, but it's not consistent and they cannot do much with it. And 100 being like, the shot is like a weapon. So, they can hit it every time, anytime, from any part of anywhere on the court, type of scenario. So you get the idea. There will be 4 areas that we'll tackle: the mental, emotional state area, the tactical area, the technical area, and also the physical area. So there you have it, the 4 areas. Now once you get to this side, I have color coded it that if it's red, that means it's within the 10%. This is, I think, red, and it's light red 1, I think. Yeah, light red 1, and this is light red 2, and this is just red, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this is what colors I use, so that once the player is moving, when you pull it out and you see a lot of reds or light red and stuff, you say, okay, this is the area I need to concentrate on. And then when you see a lot of greens, you say, okay, this player is doing pretty good on this area. So you encourage them to continue doing the good things, and then you help them improve the red areas. So that's how you use the color code. Now, I left the 40%, 50%, and 60% sort of color over there, and the reason is once you're using this, preferably don't use those percentages. It's like in between. It's more like whether they know how to do it or they don't know how to do it. So if they know how to do it, try and rate them, from 70% and above. If they don't know how to do it, from 30% and below. And then the middle, you kind of like leave it as is. But if you absolutely have to, hey, there's no harm in it. So let's see the mental emotional state of me, right? So today is May 10th. So yesterday I was going through this thing to see how it works with the screen recording and whatnot. So I put in some information. So desire to get better, to work hard attitude, I will give myself a 10 over here. So I put an X in here. I change the color code and give it a green and remove this from here. And also the color code is what? Set it back to where it was. And remove this color code from here as well. And remove this color code from here as well. When we get there, we will figure it all out. Okay, so now when you get to different areas like concentrating effectively, you see that I have a baseline there. This is the only thing you need to replace is the date. And so you can delete all of it and just put the date, and that gives you the baseline date of when you made the assessment, right? So enjoyment of training, I enjoy training very well, so I'll give myself a 10 here, right? So goal setting, I like setting goals. I set them all the time. So I put May 10th, 2020. And change the date here to May 10th, 2020. And then I'll be using a lot of this date, so I'm going to copy and put it in a buffer. And we use a goal setting. Set goal all the time. So, but I'll give myself a 90 for this one. Right, and then we go over here and we pick the color for that, and I believe is dark green one, or is it light green one? Yeah, it's like light green one. Right, concentrating effectively. I concentrate well, but effectively I'm not sure. I give myself a 7 on this one. Okay, and I think this color is light green 2. No, light green 3. Yep. Okay, and then maintain positive attitude while competing and training. So I replace this whole thing with the date in the buffer. Maintaining positive attitude while competing and training. Yes, while competing and training. I don't scream. I don't throw my rackets. I give myself a 10. I've got a very good attitude on the court. So, and I hope that my coach agrees with me on this one. Perseverance, determination. Yep. So I give myself a 9 on this one. So most of the things are self-explanatory. So I believe that you will be able to go through it on your own. But one of the things that I'll point out is there was an area which was, I think, was a little bit tricky. And that is this area right here, where it says phases of play. I believe it is under tactical. Or technical. Phases of play. Okay, all right. So there are certain areas that I want to point out. Family support. This is very, very important. This I hope everybody that gets my course, or most of the people that I'm working on with, I hope they have 100% family support, because without that, the players cannot develop to their full potential. You need 100% family support. It's very difficult to do it without it. So both parents must be in to support the athlete all the way to the top. And also 100% family support also strengthens or completes that athlete-centered triangle. So it's like a triangle like that, and the athlete is the center, and one corner of it is the coach, the other corner is the family, and the third corner is like the facility. So you have these three things coming together, put the athlete in where the athlete is able to develop much better. Okay, so that is one of the areas I wanted to point on. The other one, and I'm trying to look for it, but I don't seem to find it. It's called Phases of Play. And I put a comment in that area, because basically there are like 5 phases of play, and I put it in the comment section like what they are. Okay, I cannot find it. Or did I delete it? Ah, here it is. Phases of play. So if you hover over that cell, you see that I have put comment in. You have the very difficult defense state. That means you are on the defense and most likely your opponent is attacking. Then difficult, you have the counter attack. Then neutral, you have the rally. Then easy, where you can challenge and put your opponent in a difficult situation. And very easy, you definitely want to attack and put the ball away. So this is one of the things I wanted to mention. Zones of play, I think I should mention that one too. But you know, you have like I think that is also 3 zones. It's like you have the zone 1, which is like rather net. Zone 2 is like no man's land area, and then zone 3 is way behind the baseline, where Nadal and Djokovic likes to stand and return the ball. So those are the zones. So you draw like an imaginary line, and once you cross it, you are in the zone. So that is an ability to combine shots. To the rest of them is self-explanatory. So just go through it step by step, and I will include another thing with the zones of play in here. I don't want to do it on the video, but I will put that in here. So it will be like a comment, and you can hover over it, and it will explain. The rest of them is self-explanatory. So go through it and make sure that you do this thing. And I'm very sure that once you do it, you will be able to see exactly how your improvement is going over time. For example, let's do this. Okay, so let me get like a red. Emotion management. Let me see. I am at 1, right? 10%. Okay, so my emotion management is not good. And I'm doing this just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to look at. What I'm trying to do. Okay, so this is the baseline. This is today. Okay, 30 days from now, let's say we come in here and we pick June 10th. So the current, just replace the date with June 10th, right? 2020, right? And then you tab over here. And now all of a sudden, you see phases of play, and then we give it, like, for example, 7. Emotion management, we give it 7. For some reason, phases of play is stuck on my mind. Okay, so we give it 7. So now, if you look through it, you look at this and the current, and let's say we put in another row here, insert row above this line, and then we go another month, which wouldn't make this current. This would be like the new baseline, right? So the next month is going to be July 10th, 2020, right? And then you are here with the emotional management. Okay, so you see how emotional management has improved. Okay, we started 3 months ago. We were over here. Last month we were here. This month we are here. So it has, you can really see the color code, and you can see how the improvement is trending. Now, for example, if emotion management keeps staying at red, 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 then you have a problem, and we want to make sure that we fix that. Okay, we zoom in on that area that is hurting our game as much as we can, and really concentrate on there to improve it as quickly as we can. So that is how you do it, and that is how you keep track of it. And once you put in 2 complete sets, you see how it flows, and you see how, you quickly visually be able to pick up which areas do I need to concentrate on. And as a player that switches from one coach to the other, you can use this and give it to another coach and say, hey, my last coach, this is where we were, or this is where we all agree that we were. So if I pick you up as a coach and you show me this and you explain to me what it is, I will be able to quickly take you right where you are and help your game forward and move your game forward, instead of trying to figure all of these things out on my own down the road. It may take me a month, 2 months, maybe a year before I can go all over these areas. But if you do it for if you do it now and then you go to another coach and you show it to them and you say, okay, that's where you are, they can quickly pick your game up and help you get you where you want to go. Okay, I used to do this for people, and I used to charge them about up to $500 to do it for my clients. I'll sit down with them, go through it, and then every month or every quarterly, we will do another assessment for a whole year. So there's a year support that I attach to it, and it takes time. You need to sit with the player, assess their strokes, and watch them over time, and make sure that you fill in this information correctly, and also give them that reassurance that whatever amount of money that they're paying you, this is what they have to show for it. When I met you, you were here. I'm able to move you to this point. Okay, and if this point is like from 2.5 to 3.5, that is where we are, or 4.5 or 5.0. Or if you're using the UTR system, you will be able to measure your progress over time. It's a very powerful tool. I cannot say enough about it. Definitely give it a shot. Go through it. If you're having any problems completing it, please give me a call, and I'll be willing to reach out to me and I'll be willing to help you go through it and tell you what all of the different areas means. Okay, so that's what I have for today. I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I bring you a lot of very informative videos like this all the time. Once again, I'm Eben Donko, PTR Master of Tennis Certified Coach, and I'm also the creator and owner of DonkoTennis.com, your online tennis instructional site. Thank you very much for watching.